Dear children, I hope that you have prepared well to face the Neet examination. Here are a bunch of questions from the fundamental concepts of physics. Please go through and increase your confidence level through the self-evaluation process. I wish you for grand success. We will go to the questions. The first question is, the least count of a screw gauge is 0.005 centimeter. The diameter of the wire is 0.03 centimeter as measured by it. What is the percentage of error? Planck's constant has the exact dimensions as dash. Next question is, a man can row a boat at 15 meters per second in still water. What's the direction in which he must fight his boat to cross the river along the shortest distance? The river is floating with a velocity of 5 meters per second. Fourth question. A car travels half the distance with a speed of 20 km per hour and the other half with a speed of 30 km per hour. Calculate the average speed of the vehicle. Fifth question. A stone is thrown vertically upward from the roof of a building with a velocity of 29.4 meters per second. Another stone is dropped 4 seconds after the first is thrown up. Find out when the first stone meets the second. Sixth question. Show that the angle between the vectors is 45 degrees so that the magnitude of their dot and cross products are the same. A force of 2I plus 3J plus 4K Newton acts on a body for 4 seconds and produces a displacement of 3I plus 4J plus 5K meter. Evaluate the power. Eighth question. Can three unequal forces balance? Ninth question. When is the torque of a force on a body in rotation minimum? 10th question. A football is kicked with a velocity of 19.6 meters per second at an angle of 30 degrees to the horizontal. Find the position after 1.5 seconds. 11th question. A bullet is fired from a gun with a muzzle velocity of 200 meters per second at an angle of 60 degrees to the horizontal. Find the range, maximum height reached and the time of flight. 12th question. The maximum range of a projectile is R. What is its greatest height in terms of R? Then 13th question. A plane is flying horizontally at 98 meters per second and releases an object which reaches the ground at 10 seconds. Find the angle made by it while it hits the ground. 14th question is, if the body's kinetic energy is doubled, what will be its momentum? 15th question. A train consisting of 40 wagons of 20 tons each is pulled by an engine with a velocity of 20 meters per second. The power developed by the engine is 160 kilowatt. Find the frictional force offered by a ton. 16th question. A ring of mass 10 kg and radius 0.2 meter is rotating about its axis. Find the torque required to increase the angular velocity from 2 radians per second to 5 radians per second in 2 seconds. 17th question. What's the quantity required to change the angular momentum? 18th question. A body of mass 1 gram is released down from an inclined plane describing a circle of radius 10 cm on the vertical plane on reaching the bottom. What should be the height of the inclined plane? 19th question. What's the relation between the escape velocity and orbital velocity? 20th question. If the distance between the Earth and the Sun is halved, how many days would make 1 year? 21st question. If the Earth shrinks to half its radius, its mass remains the same and the weight of an object on Earth will change how many times? When stretched by x centimeter, spring has a potential energy of V. On increase the stretching to n into x centimeter, what will be the potential energy stored in the string? 23rd question. A wire of length 5 centimeter is pulled to half an extension of 1 millimeter. If the Young's modulus of the wire is 1.9 at 10 power 4 Newton per meter square, what should be the energy per unit volume stored in it? Next question is, for a given material, the Young's modulus is 2.4 times that of its rigidity modulus. What should be Poisson's ratio? The last question is, a uniform cube is subjected to volume compression. If each side is increased by 1%, what should be the value of bulk modulus?